Hello everyone. We start the video with newly released footage from the US European Command. This material was submitted recently to the Anomaly Resolution Office. This first sighting was captured on January 1st, 2022. A quickly moving orb-shaped object can be observed moving over what appears to be the Atlantic Ocean. Once more, another infrared video clip captures an unidentified object being observed by a military camera somewhere over the Atlantic. This time, actual course changes and acceleration are observed over several freighters, perhaps near a port in Europe. This begs the question, is this a military port? Could this object be performing some level of reconnaissance for an unfriendly state actor? Once again, another infrared video clip from a military platform over the sea shows difficulty maintaining a lock on the bright object, moving at accelerated speeds. The AARO considers these objects to be unremarkable and unwarranted for further investigation, even though the office claims they represent a solid object. This seems suspicious, seeing as it took the military nearly 5 years to release the footage. Last episode, the strange lights being seen in the night sky from all over the world were discussed. This included an experience that was recorded near my home in Michigan. Here are more sightings begging for answers. On September 25th in Düsseldorf, Germany, Reddit user Burley95 caught sight of erratic white lights moving over the night sky. Many commentators write this off as simply spotlights reflecting off the cloud cover. However, according to the witness, they have seen these lights not just in Düsseldorf but also in Ventura, Netherlands, and Viersen, Germany in the past month. Notice how typical spotlights have beams that are clearly visible, extending from the ground source up into the sky, even from a good distance away. Furthermore, spotlights move in predictable patterns, while these sightings show numerous lights in a chaotic display. Moving to Monroe, Michigan, a different kind of light was seen. The witness described this as a red and white light, which lasted for only 7 minutes. Strangely enough, the voices in the audio came across as robotic, and something appears to be magnetically affecting the microphone.
That's not... Oh my god. The aliens are coming. I'm sure it's not aliens, it's probably our military or something. Oh my god.
Monroe, Michigan is located about 40 miles from Detroit, a rather modest city of 20,000 people. No military bases are nearby, and there were no reports of any explosions or large fires in the area. This leaves the question, what might cause this sky anomaly? Footage from December 6, 2025, out of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, depicts a bright orange UFO, initially showing a trail traversing the night sky. The object was seen by several pilots, generating heavy radio chatter. Could this be simple space debris burning up in the atmosphere, an asteroid, or something completely unknown? On December 8, 2025, over the man-made Lake Sinclair in Georgia, people along the shore had been watching for weeks as objects flickered across the night sky. These strange lights tend to erupt in bright bursts. The following footage was captured between the hours of 6:40 and 7:10 p.m. Lake Sinclair was formed by Georgia Power in the 1950s and hosts a hydroelectric dam that powers the local community.
Yeah, he's been flying over Augusta for a while now. I was watching him do circles. Oh, there goes one, two. Got to see him live, bro. Oh, there we go. We got a good one. What's he doing? Oh, shoot. There's over there to the right. There's out of sight. It's gonna be on the video. There he is. Look, they're behind that island. Damn. Yeah, look at that. They're over there. Now I don't want to move the camera. I want to keep it still so I can keep it.
Next is an interesting sighting, caught entirely by circumstance by the company Surfline. Surfline specializes in surf forecasting and live webcasting and is based in Huntington Beach, California. On December 4th, near Surfers Point, Ventura, California, around 4:30 a.m., two objects slowly enter the frame of the camera view. From a tower-mounted surf cam overlooking the Pacific coast, these two objects fade in and out of the darkness. That is when things start to get truly interesting, as a dozen of these objects appear from the right, moving directly into the ocean before vanishing completely. The southern region of California is a hotbed for UFO activity, especially around the Channel Islands and Catalina Island. Many commenters of the original upload shared their own experiences of activity captured by these cams over the years. Next, we move to Panama City, Panama Province, for a sighting that occurred on December 5th, 2025, at 6:05 a.m. local time and lasted approximately 10 minutes. The lone observer witnessed 5 white lights positioned over the bay, south of the city, and clear of the airport flight path. The objects were estimated to be between 7.5 and 10 kilometers away, viewed from land at an angle of elevation of 45 degrees. The lights appeared to be aligned in a straight line. 4 were smaller and positioned close together, while a 5th, slightly larger object was set farther away. The objects began disappearing one by one, as if a light were being switched off. Crucially, the witness stated, the larger object remained visible the longest and the lights simply vanished. They did not appear to fly away or move in any direction. While searching Facebook earlier this week, I came across this video clip that unfortunately only had the date for information. It appears to be an object with a reflective surface that is ascending into the sky. At some point, it simply fades away as the camera is pulled away. Unfortunately, with no other context, it's hard to say if an airport is near or if the object reappears. So as always, I leave it up to you to decide. On December 7th, 2025, local resident Marcelo Lorenzo of Medellín, Colombia, captured a diamond-shaped object in the evening sky just before dusk.
It's about to go through the clouds soon.
Nah, that's a hot air balloon.
No, it's not no hot air balloon.
A hot air balloon. Look at this. We found a UFO. That is a UFO. With eyes. I'm looking at it.
Is that? It's like a diamond shape. Bro, what the is that?
Yo, that's not a balloon. That's too big to be.
Bro, that's like a diamond shape.
Look at that. That's a perfect shape. Bro, you gotta keep it.
Bro, what is that? It's like rotating.
It's rotating?
Yes, look.
It's just, it's not like flipping like a bag.
Nah, that's too. I'm genuinely shocked right now. But I'm dead ass shaking. Because I thought it was.
Similar diamond-shaped objects have been seen over Medellín, going back to the summer of 2022. This viral video was one of several circulated on social media, with many arguing it is proof of non-human intelligence. This sighting naturally brings to mind the famous diamond-shaped Calvine UFO captured by 2 men hiking around Calvine in Scotland. The Calvine image still remains a mystery, despite many attempts to debunk it. In 2008, a secret program known as AAWSAP was created in Las Vegas. This program lasted for 27 months and was the largest UFO investigation ever undertaken by the US government. What investigators allegedly discovered was not just UFOs, but something so weird and paranormal that the investigation was closed down. Veteran investigative journalist George Knapp explains how he became involved and details the shocking discoveries contained within the reports.
What they found in this sprawling UFO investigation is that these unknown craft, whatever they are, seem to generate spooky phenomena that seemingly shouldn't exist.
And we heavily went into Skinwalker Ranch, property of Robert Bigelow's. he offered a facility where we could see UFOs and the paranormal at once in one location.
And the Bigelow Ranch was deemed an epicenter of weird activity, not just UFOs, but also unknown creatures, things that presumably exist only in myths or movies. Lukatsky and Stratton put together a program which DIA approved. The acronym was AAWSAP. Senator Harry Reid helped secure the funding, and Bigelow Aerospace was the contractor. 50 full-time investigators were hired, obtained top-secret security clearances, and went to work. That allowed AAWSAP to cast a wide net and to report seemingly outlandish stories about creatures, poltergeist-type activity, and other weirdness. Dr. Lukatsky says that AAWSAP created a massive database of UFO accounts, but the witnesses were typically reluctant to admit that they had also had paranormal experiences after encountering UFOs. Perhaps the strangest experience reported by nearly everyone in AAWSAP who visited the Bigelow Ranch is what is now known as the hitchhiker effect. At least 5 highly experienced intelligence officers who went to the ranch to check things out came into contact with paranormal phenomena and then took it home with them. They and their families would see balls of light inside their homes, shadowy figures, even creatures that were physical, not merely a mental image. After one investigator returned from the ranch to his East Coast home, his entire family was bedeviled by orbs and what they described as a wolf that walked on 2 legs. Skeptics claimed the DIA had killed AAWSAP at the end of 2010 because the reports it received were simply too weird. Did they ever have the opinion that, oh gosh, this is getting kind of weird?
No, they never did. They basically wanted kept quiet. That's all. They didn't want to see it in the Washington Post.
Lukatsky and others familiar with AAWSAP tried to find a new home, a spin-off version, something called Kona Blue. Harry Reid helped lead that charge, and the Department of Homeland Security initially said yes, then higher-ups killed it. Lukatsky's new book hints that some slice of Kona Blue did move forward, but he declines to spill further details about that for now.
Thank you for staying until the end, and I hope you enjoyed the sightings that were covered. I will see you again next week. Take care, everyone.